Fishing season's over with. Now it's time to follow my 5-step process to put your boat away for the winter and have it ready for next season. Stay tuned. Boy, it just breaks my heart to have to put this kayak away from the winter, but I want to make sure it's tuned up and ready to go next season in March when I start fishing again. So I follow a disciplined 5-step process to make sure I'll be ready to get on the water next year. And the first step is to strip it, then you're going to clean it, then you're going to inspect it, then repair it, and the final step is to treat it with 303 protectant to protect it over the winter and into the early spring. As you can see from this boat, I got a lot of stuff on here that I got to take off. So let me get into that. You know, as you strip it, you can identify things that need extra care. Like this ram mount right here was really tight. So now I know I need to put some lubrication in here and also clean out this utility track when I get to that step. Steve Sharon of the Adventure Outdoors channel jokingly suggested that when I did this video, I'd come up with some new special kind of soap that'll get rid of fish gum. Well, I went and looked for it, and I found this stuff over at Lowe's. Cost about $6. It's a boat wash, so it's made for boats and getting fish scum off, and it has a blueberry scent. Who doesn't want their kayak smelling like blueberries? Well, I'm going to mix it up, and as you can see from that earlier clip, I got a lot of work to do to clean this up. And don't forget, you still got to clean all these little bits and pieces that you took off. So get to work on that too. The inspection step has revealed that I've got some work ahead of me. Let me show you some of the damage this boat has sustained against those rough oyster beds here inshore in Wilmington, North Carolina this last season. The bow sustains the most damage, and I've got some work here to smooth out a lot of these imperfections, and I do have some deep cuts that I need to fill in as well. And as you go back down the boat, this is probably the worst piece right here. I need to fix that. And down here on my stern, you can see that there's a lot of HDPE that has been peeled back. So I need to get to work here and fix all this stuff up. I'll use my Hobie welder. I prefer this to the cheap Harbor Freight model. I'm not going to take you through how I actually do this because I've got a whole playlist on repairing kayaks that I'll link up above. This is going to take a long time. That was a lot of work, but you got to do it. I think I may install some of those gator guards on my front and back to avoid all the wear and tear on my bow and stern. But now the last step is to use 303 protectant to make sure your plastic is protected from becoming brittle from UV light. I got this at my local kayak shop on Small Business Saturday, but you can get it from Amazon as well, and I'll throw a link down below for that. And that wraps up the annual maintenance for the year. Be sure you don't skip it. You need these boats to last, as expensive as they are. I do not want to kick out another $3,000 for a kayak. I'm already anxious for fishing to start again in March. Take care.